Good morning. I wanted to make a short video titled The Coming Herod. And why do I say that? Well, if you read Daniel, specifically chapters, well, 7 all the way to 12, it starts presenting images of a succession of what's to come. Daniel 8 gives a vision of the ram with two horns and the he-goat. The ram with two horns was Medo-Persia. The he-goat was Greece. Alexander the Great smashed the ram with two horns, Persia. And then you get down to chapter 10, and well, specifically really 11, and it really starts breaking that down as to what that all means. And basically, it is Greece that smashes um, Medo-Persia, but then Greece splits into four different kingdoms. Well, out of those four comes a little horn, which is Antiochus. Antiochus was a future type of guy. But really, once you get to verse 31 of chapter 11, Antiochus ends. From 32 to 35, the Maccabees rededicate the temple. But then from chapter 11, verse 36 on forward, it's really showing Herod as the last type. And who was Herod in the Bible? Well, Herod was a client king. He was Idumean client king installed by Rome as king of the Jews. Wasn't a Jewish person. He was installed as a king of the Jews. And that's a type of guy. He actually was in charge of the rebuild of the temple. You've heard of Herod's temple. Well, that was what Herod did, and he was brutal. Um, yeah, if you want to, you could research more about him with Cleopatra, Mark Antony, his battle with the Parthians, which were the Persians, and Daniel 11:36 forward speaks of what Herod did, and you could research more about him in the Bible, but that's kind of that last picture figure of the guy before the Messiah returns, and there's a coming Herod, a client king.